Hello, you guys. Before we get started, I just want to let you guys know. I think we got our water updates that I did make some games about this. The Power Rangers Weeks built, but we don't get to talk about. But anyways, before we get started, I want to shout out to you guys. We got you guys are the greatest because you support my your consent. And even though I will start using this one for this one, and then next way we use it for, but we still can do continue a podcast of this thing. I love doing friends. Please subscribe to me, subscribe to Mighty Heroes, and if you guys are a huge fan, please over there join the Mighty Single Fan on Discord. It will be shoutout for this month for the members and the fan club, Mighty Heroes fan club. So let's get started. Hello, guys. Once again, how's everybody doing today? We are back of another episode, even though we did have a couple of mentions about the Power Rangers reboot, but we're going to get into it. You guys do around here has been watching to it. Please go in there and join in the listening now. Watch our first episode because it's 3 years and there are months. We still will celebrate it. I will tell the stories. Probably radio on and the video how we get started by then. But yeah, please subscribe in here and let's get started. Today we're gonna be talking about is more Power Rangers contract, dinosaurs, upcoming dinosaurs, superheroes, projects, and upcoming movies, updates, and news that we be coming up with this too. So let's get started. Before that, I was eventually going to see and check it out in this new movie again, so I had to wait till later on tomorrow to do movie for this one. Even though The Legend of King of Pomp. Other than that, I was gonna do check it out. He's going over there, Drag Night, but anywho, they're gonna try to. So yeah, what's going on, Colin? If they give me his bag back, I'm gonna be crashed out. But what's going on? Anyways, oh shoot, so yeah. Sorry about that. But anywho, we got a new corporations of the Weevil of Power Rangers. That the script is finished, but I know I said it that is according to some people of Facebook, but eventually it's not easy even yet. It's still going. They had to somehow film it, so we may had a chance for May. I'm hoping that we get the news by next week because who knows? Now the script is already been finished, confirmed by one person. Certain number makes that I've been watching. Shout out to the users for that one. Now the Power Rangers reboot, they've been explaining about it of the script. but it maybe not be a fat of Power Rangers like I thought it was. But the script, for the most part, we there are still cooking for that. Means they are good, but for next month, we probably will get to it if we get the cast for this month. We may not get to it until next month, but we do have it. Notice that the script is done and it is good, but we don't know what episode is about. We do know it's going to be red, blue, yellow. No, red, blue, black, yellow, and pink. Focus on 5. So definitely cooking with that. We are super cooking for that. I had to use StreamYard for that. No, I keep it. Keep it. Definitely are cooking for that. But we will be right back. Well, then we also talking about this, and they will practicing for the guitar. But 2 minutes. Last time we do the last year we do a town so we did the stab. What do we do tunes? And I'm gonna be honest with one of these people. I don't like it doing 2 minutes because in school when I did talent in school we did more than that until the video or the stuff is over. Until the videos is over. Until when it's over. So that's reason why. Dragonborns, what's going on? Right now we're talking about some superheroes and upcoming movies, dinosaurs, upcoming movies on the reboot. Yeah, we might have to do some tiers, tier list right on it in a little while. That's what we're gonna be doing. It's doing a tier list. The Power Rangers tiers, what it be a things of, and I know that the next month and a couple of months on August will be the Power Month. This is what I love about it. It's Power Month. My favorite one is Power Month. I never know what Power Month is as younger until whatever way that they celebrated in there. That's why they, you know how it is. But for Power Month, yes. Then we got here Disney title here.
Hey Shamer, how's it going?
Doing good.
Yeah, I was just watching one of Clint's Reptiles videos, the one in which he reads one of the Who Would Win books.
Oh, nice.
You know, Clint's Reptiles, the guy that does the best pet reviews.
No,
Yeah, I would recommend him because he's really cool. I also was watching this YouTuber called Michael Jameson, in which he owns 2 tigers.
nice indeed.
He
Interesting.
lives in South Africa, by the way.
Wow, really interesting.
Yeah, speaking of tigers, I'm actually getting a tiger puppet for my video Bowser Jr.'s Pet Tiger, which is going to be a YouTube video.
Oh, cool. I do like turkeys, by the way. Tigers.
Yeah, they're amazing. Back when I was a kid, I loved the movie Life of Pi.
Wow, from fine. I think I heard
The
it,
you
but I
know the
didn't see
movie
it.
with the tiger on the boat.
I heard of that, but I didn't get a chance to see it. But I heard it was good.
Yeah, yeah. As a kid, I was wondering why didn't the tiger eat the dude, but I years later I realized it was because of their bond.
Yeah, they had a bond that are having a connection.
Yeah. Hold on, I'll be right back.
Yeah, check it out. With that, even though if I had a tiger, I would have traded him, to be the goodest person. What?
Yeah, basically, this tiger that Junior will have will be a tiger he gets from the Bronx Zoo. It's going to be based on a real tiger that I've seen at the Bronx Zoo. And his name is. Wait for it. His name is Anakin the tiger.
Anakin the tiger. Hmm.
You know, like Anakin Skywalker from Star Wars, the guy who becomes Darth Vader.
Yes, he is named after that Star Wars character.
Yeah, maybe. I've seen him on the Wild Asia monorail when I went to the Bronx Zoo sometimes. And one of the tour guides even made a reference to the high ground, saying to Anakin, "It's over, Anakin. I have the high ground." And we all burst out laughing.
That
Yeah,
was really
yeah, the high ground is a pretty iconic a quote from the Star Wars franchise.
good.
And I'm even gonna pay homage to that joke that he made when I make the video. And I'm even gonna have a cameo from Tony the Tiger for at the end of the video when Junior and his father and Anakin are having some frosted flakes.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, I remember watching those Frosted Flakes commercials. I even tried Frosted Flakes and I liked it a little bit, but I it's not really my cup of tea.
Mm. See, see, it's not in your favorite. Seems like you didn't like it. Like, don't it was be.
Yeah, but I probably only tried it because of Tony the Tiger being a part of my childhood. Yep. Oh, and hold on, let me just reposition this. I've got the whole Koopa family.
Oh, nice. The couple friendly.
Yeah,
See,
Kamek, which is the grandfather, Bowser, which is the father, and Junior, which is the baby.
son, the Super Mario villains.
Yep. And guess what? My uncle Eddie is gonna be voicing Bowser in the video, and I'm gonna be voicing Junior.
Oh man, this is gonna be great. Uncle's will be voicing that. Bowser.
Yeah, I also call him Theo. Yeah,
Nice.
Theo is Spanish for uncle,
Hmm.
which makes sense. He likes to be called Theo. His he likes to be fully called Theo Eddie.
I see. Yeah. Now I understand what that means.
Yep.
But the voice of that, I can't wait to see how it turns out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to. I already wrote the script, by the way.
Nice, nice.
Yeah, I think I have it over here. Let me just take it out from underneath here. Hold on. Just bear with me. I gotta. All right, let me just lay it out on my bed. Let me just.
Yeah, take your
Yeah.
time.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All right. Here. Hold on. Yeah, it's a lengthy script. I wrote it over the course of just a few minutes. That's how good I am with making stories.
wow, that's brutally awesome.
Yeah. Also, did you ever watch that BBC show Big Cat Diary back in the days of Animal Planet?
I pretty think so. I never get a chance to it, but I did see other animals of that too as a
Yeah,
kid.
Big Cat Diary is basically set in the Masai Mara of Africa in Kenya.
Nice.
Yeah. And fun fact, I'm actually gonna be doing a remake of the intro, but centered on theropods. It's gonna be called Theropod Diary, and it's gonna focus on the Hell Creek Formation's big three dinosaurs like Tyrannosaurus Rex, Nanotyrannus, and Dakotaraptor.
Cool. Oh my goodness, that's cool.
Since T Rex is basically the lion, Nanotyrannus is basically the leopard, and Dakotaraptor is
Ooh,
basically the cheetah, if Dakotaraptor is valid, because I heard there's rumors that it's possibly a chimera.
that sounds interesting. I'm very
I'm
impressed
talking
about it.
about the original fossil, the Dakotaraptor. It's possibly invalid, but for the sake of this video, I'm gonna hope it's valid. But that's subject to change.
Yeah, I did not notice that.
Yep. Nanotyrannus could be was able to be valid, so why not Dakota Raptor?
Dakota let this. Yeah,
Yeah, I mean Nanotyrannus became valid again, and I'm assuming the same should happen to Dakota Raptor.
that's kind of crazy because
Because
the uh, that's kind of crazy. The one dinosaur became that one because I never noticed that because again,
we
no
thought
one
it was a
even
juvenile T Rex
yeah I noticed that that we mentioned
until
that.
on my birthday. It happened on my birthday. Uh, it was what a coincidence! I was possibly on roundabout way birthday gift.
Nice.
I didn't even ask for it, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Yeah,
Yeah, and all thanks to that famous dueling dinosaur specimen.
yeah, side of the earth, side of
It's
Jones.
the dueling dinosaur specimen featuring Nanotyrannus. This Nanotyrannus is named Bloody Mary.
Oh man, the main after that.
Legend.
Yeah, oh
Yeah.
goodness.
Plus, they also found out that the juvenile T Rex specimen nicknamed Jane is a Nanotyrannus as well. Not only that, it's a separate species of Nanotyrannus. And also, the holotype was found to be an adult, despite initially being seen as juvenile. It's a full grown adult.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, and fun fact, the tiger puppet that I'm getting, it's gonna be the same exact tiger puppet model that they use for Orange Zebra in the episode of SML titled Jeffy's Pet Tiger and King Joseph.
Man, that's pretty cool because I can't wait to see that and how it goes.
Yeah, I can't wait either. And the video is gonna be filmed on location at the zoo.
Oh man, I can't wait to see that.
And I'm
Uh,
even gonna get a new camera to make sure it's in high quality.
oh, that's pretty cool. Even though I had a
It's
camera stuff.
Yeah, it's not going to be the GoPro because that's for stunts. This one is going to be for general filming.
Oh my goodness, that's pretty cool. That means you get to film stuff.
Yep, and it's gonna connect to the Wi-Fi, and I'm also gonna get a laptop. I mean, I have a laptop already for college, but this one is gonna be meant for my YouTube account.
Yeah, that's good. You just need to all set it up.
Yeah, and I'm almost finished with my sophomore year of college. My second year of college. All I have to do is go to a junior year of college and then the senior year of college, and I could fully commit to Plankton's quote. I went to college.
Yeah, and then you got 2 years. I'm really proud of you on that. I mean, really proud of you for that too.
Appreciate it. Also, I also wanted to make light of this picture that my aunt Titi gave to me. Remember this? She got it from India when she went there. It's actually
Oh,
hand painted.
whoa! My goodness, that's pretty cool, man. That's really sick, man. I really love
Bengal
this.
tiger, Panthera tigris tigris. That's the scientific name of tigers. The Bengal tiger specifically, Panthera tigris tigris.
Now, yeah, I remember when I was younger, years
The
ago.
scientific name was too hard.
Yeah, I never noticed about it, but there are some kinds of tigers. Not only one, there are all
There's
kinds
also
of
the
tigers.
Siberian tiger. The Siberian tiger is what Anakin is at the zoo. And that's what
Yeah,
my puppet Anakin's gonna be in my episode.
well, that's
And
pretty cool.
basically, Anakin, and also there's also the Malaysian tiger, the Indo-Chinese tiger, the South China tiger, and the Sumatran tiger, which by the way is the smallest tiger. But despite that, it's very closely related to the extinct and large tiger species, the Nagdag. I don't know how to pronounce it. It starts with an N. It's called the N something tiger.
Dan dude, Chinese kind, Dan dude,
Yeah,
Chinese.
I'm talking about the extinct tiger species from Indonesia that is called. It starts with the letter N. The first part starts with the letter N. NG. That's all I remember from that name.
Oh, I think I found one. NG.
NG
It's
Tiger.
NGANDO. It's Energondan tiger. And that's your word you pronounce.
Enodongan Tiger.
And that's
Wow.
your,
I we're probably saying it wrong, but correct us in the comments if we're saying it wrong. It's the
yeah.
largest tiger of all time, even larger than the Siberian tiger, but not quite as big as the American lion and Smilodon.
I didn't know it is bigger, but that's why I knew it's bigger because it came from those days long
The
ago before
Ice
this.
Age.
Oh, Ice Age, yes.
Yeah. Yep. Also, my foot's getting better. I mean, it has a pretty nasty black and blue on it from when the metal fell on it, but I think it's gonna heal nice and fine.
Yeah. Once you take it to Westford, and it takes weeks or months to for heal up. It takes a long
Yep.
time. It takes
I
a while to
felt
heal up.
exactly how Tom felt in that one episode of Tom and Jerry when Jerry dropped that iron on Tom's foot. I felt exactly the same way.
Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I felt. I feel you, Tom.
Yeah, I remember Tom and Jerry when I was younger.
Yeah, I think I remember watching Tom and Jerry during one of my music classes in elementary school.
You know, I remember watched Tom and Jerry the original cartoons from
Yeah,
the
I
tape that I
remember
used to have.
watching. I remember watching it in band and music class. I remember specifically that of the first episodes I ever saw were Doctor Jekyll and Mr. Mouse and Jerry and the Goldfish.
Mmm.
Yeah, those were the first two Tom and Jerry shorts that I have a good memory of watching.
And speaking of that, they're making a now one, and it's coming out at
Oh
September.
yeah, I think I saw the trailer for that.
Yeah, I'm excited to see that.
Would you please excuse me for a minute?
Yeah, go ahead. No, take your time. But yeah, Tom and Jerry, if you guys don't know, also by the iconic of all times. Before it was Warner Brothers, MGM was also created it, and then the 80s they also debuted the right. Well, actually in there and VCR old cartoon animations. Then in the late 90s they bought the rights and make their own show. But even though in the day they will be the classic.
Yep. I remember watching the Tom and Jerry show as well. That was my second introduction to Tom and Jerry. I was watching it at my cousin's house
My
during one
goodness, yeah,
of the celebrations.
yeah. I remember the first time I watched Tom and Jerry. It was that movie. I didn't get a chance to see. I mean, space movie. I didn't see the trailer, but I did see. Um, no, Tom and Jerry went to the moon movie. Yeah, I didn't see that movie, but I seen that I had a DVD or the VCR that I used to have to see the trail of the VCR. Damn, I forgot what movie that I had as a kid, but I did see Tom and Jerry Child's
Oh,
Child
I
One.
also forgot to mention we won. We have finally got Coyote versus Acme to finally be released.
Yes,
Yeah, take that, Warner Brothers and David Zaslav, whatever his name is,
that's
cause
nice.
uh, cause karma is a jerk to you, David Zaslav.
Yeah, this guy did so much during, and he's leaving. He's finally left. That's a good news.
Yes, yeah, take that, Davey. You know what? I'm gonna call him Davy Boy.
Yeah, everybody would have called it, but you know what it is. But for the past 4 years that he's been ruling his company, Warner
Yeah,
Brothers, they should never behind him. But a lot of people that vote for whatever's the company will buy Warner Brothers, even as Paramount, Comcast, known as University. I believe I vote for that, and then my second house in this MGM.
yeah, but ultimately we got Paramount.
Yes, Paramount actually bought them. But you know, I'm really glad. We are
Yeah,
100%
and
go along
you
with
know what
this.
else is gonna happen? Possibly we'll have a crossover between SpongeBob and the Nicktoons and possibly Looney Tunes.
Yes. Even
Yeah,
though,
that's something I've dreamed of happening. I even had dreams sometimes of SpongeBob and company meeting the Looney Tunes in my dreams in a
yeah,
Who
I
Framed Roger Rabbit's kind of style.
yes, and not only that.
Also,
Oh,
sorry.
sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead. I just want to say this. Sorry for this, but go ahead. I keep doing it.
Yeah. Did I ever tell you that my crush Beck kissed me?
Yeah, you did. I'm very
Oh
impressed.
yeah.
I'm very impressed.
Yeah, that's a step in the right direction. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
you
both
did.
like Pokemon. Yeah, we both like Pokemon Go. I guess It's because of my charm, kind of similar to how Aladar was charming to Nira in Dinosaur.
Yeah. Oh yeah, back
Yeah,
to
let's.
oh
Yeah.
yeah, back
Also, I made a community post in which I compared Henry's photo when we first got him to Zinni from Dinosaur. Look up the post. You'll see the resemblance. I mean, this was when we first got him. He looks nothing like it now. When he was a little baby. What
What
happened?
happened?
Something wrong?
Something wrong?
I
I
think we're
think
having
we're
a
having a
little bit
little
of
bit of
technical
technical
difficulties. We'll be right back. I guess this is why Shimmer might be leaning more towards Restream. Maybe this is why. Because StreamYard could be a pain in the freaking butt.
that's the reason why. There we go.
So sorry, guys. I think we might know what the problem is. It's his phone. Not my phone, it's his phone. It's not his fault. It's the internet's fault. The internet can be pretty faulty at times. So, cut us some slack. Well, guys, yeah, apologies I'm not talking too much. Shimmer told me to take over until he's finished fixing whatever the hell is going on. Basically, little updates. Charlie and Henry have now officially laid 5 eggs. 5 little precious little balls of potential. Yeah. And they are determined to have a family from those little eggies. And who knows, maybe I might name them Mason or or whichever other characters are in the Legend of Mason Trumer. I'll possibly name them after the characters in the Legend of Mason Trumer, an homage to Shamer, or as the birdies like to call him. Yes, I can understand the birds, because call me the bird whisperer. They call him, in regards to their babies, Uncle Shamer. Well, I think we might be having some luck this time around with the babies. Well, it's been a long time coming for them to finally become parents. Yep. Yeah, this is the first time that I ever become a bird breeder. So, results are bound to be mixed at best. And speaking of babies, I'm actually going to be featuring them on the channel starting when they're ready to be handled. Because apparently, unlike in many videos you see online, you can't handle baby birds right after they hatch. Because then the parents won't take care of them otherwise. Yeah, Charlie is currently in her nesting box, sitting on her eggs. Those little walls of potential. Those little spheres of potential. Yeah. It's safe to say that I'm gonna be in charge here for a little while, because as much as I like to leave the stuff in charge for Shamer, I don't think I have much of a choice because of this freaking technical issues. Would you please excuse me for a minute?
I'm finally back now. Sorry, you guys, this thing is at it again. It takes me a while. Oh well, would have been longer,
So
but
sorry,
this thing
guys.
is stupid.
Background noises. Would you please excuse me? Background noises again.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I had a lot of technical issues with this piece of crap. Sorry about it, guys. This thing is really messed up. Well, mine's actually messed up. The phone is heated.
Wait. You're back?
I gotta wait for. Yeah, I'm
I
back.
can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're muted.
1 second.
You're muted. I can't hear you. So sorry. Freaking StreamYard issues again. That must be some freaking issue. Yeah. I'm gonna ask Shamer a question as soon as he comes back. top secret experiment. Yep. Looks like it's a real bad issue. Everything okay?
Stupid thing. Yeah.
I'm, I still can't hear you. I'm very sorry.
Okay. 1 second.
I'm just gonna hold off on speaking until things settle down in terms of bad internet connection.
Okay, I'm here. Alright, sorry about it, guys. So, once again, testing. Everybody can hear me. Testing. Testing once again. Testing. Alright, once again, testing. Once again, testing. Okay.
Can the other people
Very
hear you on the stream? But can everyone else hear you?
Well, everybody just left, but But anywho,
Wait, I think I know what's going on. Maybe you're having the same problem that I had on my iPad, which is why I had to switch to my phone.
yeah, that is the reason why. Could be mine, or could be yours. I don't know. Yeah. Once again, this thing keeps messing up again. Sorry everybody.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, once he be what's bad. The thing keeps messing up. I mean, at least mine still works. But anywho, um, yeah, it's driving me nuts. And I'm sorry about this. I want to apologize everybody about this. Once again, just cannot get any better. But we drive with this stupid. This thing is driving me really nuts. I don't even know what's going on.
I can hear you now. I can
Oh,
hear you now.
okay.
All right.
I guess this
Quick
explains
question.
everything.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Do you miss Austin?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's not the same having the three of us. We're the OG three.
Yeah. I mean, him and I is still talk. Him and I is still chessing.
Yeah, me too.
Him and I still weeks. Talk about his projects.
Yeah, Charlie and Henry are, as I was saying, Charlie and Henry have eggs again, and they're gonna have potentially babies if the luck is on their side with those balls of potential.
Oh man, congrats. I don't know. It's gonna be a boy or a girl. This depends of the
It's
five
gonna be a
eggs.
clutch. It's a clutch of eggs, and who knows? Maybe it might be a combination of both boys and girls.
Yeah, it depends of their
Yeah,
species. Well, they are the species, yes, of the
yeah, they're
parents.
cockatiels.
Go get you somebody.
Oh, excuse me. Please excuse me.
Yeah, go ahead. Take your time. I mean, if you don't have time, just you know how it is. I mean, if you couldn't take dinner, at least get other having fun moments out of news. Oh yes, this is gonna be greatest.
Yeah, sorry about not thinking of doing what I just did now earlier. Would have saved us a lot
Yeah,
of trouble.
yeah. With this technical issues, including mine, my phone is heated, and I gotta wait for this thing to cool down. And I gotta
Yeah,
use this. I thought I can't. I thought it's mine. I mean, mine is always works. Like I tested so many times before I podcasting, and that's please explains why.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Plus,
it's different.
it's probably gonna be a great summer. I'm actually gonna try to go to the Six Flags Great Adventure Safari Hotel that they have in New Jersey.
Oh my goodness, Oh my goodness, Six Flags.
Six Flags Great Adventure Safari.
Man,
Yeah, it's gonna be a blast. Getting to go to bed with all the animals. Maybe we'll get to hear a lion roar in the morning.
I hope so. Cause as a kid, I thought it sounds like Will.
A tiger?
Yeah, we thought it sounds like a tiger, but it's not. Because it
Yeah.
sound in the movie it films it came from the tiger using the sound effects. So in real
Yeah,
life it
very
sounds
rarely do they actually use a lion sound.
yeah.
Yeah, even the MGM Leo the Lion roar is a tiger roar.
And yeah, don't forget if you guys don't notice it, I'm actually a huge fan of MGM Film Company. It's actually my favorite film company.
Yep.
Um,
I remember the intro for The Wizard of Oz, and I absolutely loved The Wizard of Oz as a kid. Even though some
yeah,
parts terrified me, like Oz himself, the Wicked Witch's flying monkeys, and the scary forest. But
yeah. I don't think it's I
Luckily,
don't think it's
I only
terrifying.
saw the first film, not Return to Oz, because that movie was arguably even more creepier, even as an adult.
Yeah, Wizard of Oz. I do remember watching that. But Return on Oz, I heard it is super good.
Yep.
I remember seeing that
My
a year or
favorite
two.
part, my favorite part was obviously the scary, ominous build-up with the lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! Lions and tigers and bears. Oh my! And then the cowardly lion comes out.
Yeah, my favorite part. I don't even know what my favorite part is. It's all of them singing, three of them,
Yeah,
four of
we're
them
off to
singing
see the
together. Went to.
wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Yes. Yeah, that was my favorite of all times. It started again instantly.
Yeah, it's almost 100 years old.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
even notice this way, and it's still good as this from this day.
yeah, and I actually never read the original 1900 book, The Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that book is over 120 years old straight.
Jeez. Oh my goodness, man. Even though it's so long, but the book,
It's
this
so
one,
good. Speaking of
yes.
old books, I have. Want to see something really cool that I have? Get ready.
Oh yeah,
I
this is gonna
have
be
a
sounds.
dinosaur book from the good old days that inspired a film back in the good old days of Hollywood. Check it out.
Oh my god, they don't even make these type of books, but I do love it.
The Lost World by Arthur
I
Conan
heard
Doyle.
about this book, and I heard it was super good.
Yeah, not to be confused with the one by Michael Crichton. This is the OG one from the early 1900s. It's The Lost World by Arthur Conan Doyle.
Wow.
It's the one that inspired the OG 1925 Lost World movie.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. 1920. The movie. I had a friend, movie fan, actually spoke about this in his channel too, about the
Oh
1920
yeah!
24 book. The
I also
movie, 1920
remember
movie.
that the very first appearance of T-Rex in popular culture was in The Ghost of Slumber Mountain, which was released in 1918. It was animated by Willis O'Brien, the same guy who would eventually do, of course, The Lost World and the 1933 King Kong, plus Son of Kong.
Oh yes, I remember watching King Kong for 1933.
Yeah. I remember Dino Guy even did a many interpretation of King Kong video for Halloween.
Yeah, movie fan. I remember movie fan did it too.
Yeah. Yeah, Dino Guy, the guy that does the main interpretations of Spinosaurus, T-Rex,
Yeah,
Smilodon, woolly mammoth, Triceratops, yada yada yada.
yeah. I remember you told me.
Oh yeah, and him and I are really good friends.
Indeed.
Whew. Yeah, I actually never read the original Lost World novel, but I'm definitely gonna read it over the summer.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I heard it is good and really, really good because you
Yeah,
might
the
know it.
Lost
It
World
really tells
novel.
something.
Yeah, I'm thinking of doing dinosaur depictions, drawings based on the descriptions from the book to see if they're any accurate to the description. I doubt they'll be accurate because this was made all the way back in the 1910s.
Yeah, because again, we couldn't even tell because we wasn't even there yet when dinosaurs was actually here.
Yeah. Plus, even today we don't know a lot about dinosaurs. Even recently, we even saw Mudaburasaurus get a facelift.
Yeah. But all we do know is the fossils, but we
Yeah.
don't necessarily. We don't know what they really look like, and
Well,
if
there are
we
some
easily,
exceptions like Psittacosaurus.
yeah, that too.
Yeah, and Sinosauropteryx, Microraptor, all the dinosaurs are really well preserved. Plus Borealopelta.
Yeah.
You know that dinosaur that was mummified? Plus, we even have some mummies of well-known dinosaurs like Edmontosaurus. And I hope
Hmm.
we one day get a mummified Tyrannosaur. Although I did hear that there were some lost Tarbosaurus mummies that were found in the 1990s but were lost, either stolen or destroyed.
Oh my! I never noticed that.
Yeah, apparently this two Tarbosaurus mummies, uh, uh, a nearly complete skeleton with some soft tissue remains like skin impressions, and a badly weathered skull that displayed a wattle of skin or brightly colored dewlap or a pouch to swallow large chunks of meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, but unfortunately they are no more, either stolen or destroyed.
This
Man,
is
people gotta
crazy.
stop
Even
destroying fossils. They're all we've got.
yeah, wait. I mean, how could we never even know? How can we even figure out where they come from if they keep destroying this stuff? Like,
Yeah,
man,
take the Spinosaurus holotype. It was destroyed thanks to complete bonkerness from that one paleontologist, which I'm not even gonna say why, due to obvious reasons, being due to
mm,
political reasons, having being a critic of a certain political regime, and having it deliberately left in a museum that was going to be targeted by bombs in World War II. They deliberately let all Spinosaurus fossils to be bombed.
oh man, come on, man. How did they? Oh man, I don't even know what they're doing.
Thinking,
Researching.
what were those
Oh,
morons thinking?
I don't know what they're thinking. They should never have been done in the first of all.
Yeah, it's largely due to that we know very little about Spinosaurus. Oh god. This is how Spinosaurus gets studied? Unbelievable.
Yeah, and you should have they should have haven't used for doing the research where they actually come from and where they're discovered. Instead, of using it for this.
Exactly. This was exactly why Spinosaurus is so controversial. This is exactly why scientists can't agree on whether it was a land creature or was an aquatic predator. This is exactly why. So
Yeah,
sorry. I'm just a little bummed out that people can be so stupid.
yeah, I understand that.
Yeah. Some people have the stupidity, I tell you.
Yeah, tell me, right? I know them.
Yeah. Yeah. I was originally gonna go so far as to call them the R word, but I'm not gonna go that far because that's too far. But that's how stupid they are.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the same thing happened with Carcharodontosaurus and all the other creatures that were found by Stromer in Africa.
yeah. No, I doubted that.
Yeah, and the same thing happened with some Corythosaurus mummies. They got shipwrecked on a ship and got lost to the bottom of the ocean. What were they thinking putting dinosaur bones on a ship? That's so risky.
Yeah, that's ridiculous what they did. Unbelievable.
Yeah, what were they even thinking? It's a bad idea to put dinosaur bones on a traveling ship. Like, that is a perfect example of why stupid people should not be trusted with fossils.
No, I just don't understand. They should at least get somebody that actually cares instead of them or what yada yada like that, and instead of them doesn't care.
Whew. Yeah,
Excuse me for that. I was sneezing.
it's fine. We all get the sniffles time to time. It must have been all that frustration that got us both riled up.
Yeah, it's got to be pollen.
Yeah, too much of the that kind of stuff can bring pollen in, and it could lead to you getting allergic reaction. I'm allergic to trees and pollen too. Yeah,
Well, I'm not
pollen.
for me. For me, I'm not allergic for anything. I just don't like it.
Yeah. Whew. Wasn't this live stream something? We talked about various topics like Charlie and Henry being parents to be. We got technical difficulties, and we went on a little rant about how people can be careless about fossils.
Yeah, indeed.
Yeah. Come to think of it, I wonder what LBT's opinion would be on people being reckless with fossils. I
I
have a
don't know.
feeling it would be the exact same way we described it. Absolute bonkerness.
I bet he does. I bet he did. I bet he will go to that
Yep.
too.
Yeah. Yeah. Plus, people are dumb enough to sell fossils not to the right people, but for their own personal gains. Take Stand at T-Rex. And
Yes.
they had to they sold it for over I think it was over $1 billion. That's the
Oh
most
my
expensive
god.
fossil ever sold. It's lost to
Oh
science.
goodness.
Lost. Absolutely lost.
Oh man. For a million
And
bucks, have they done this?
yeah, plus there's also apparently a juvenile megalodon skeleton. Yes, a full-fledged juvenile megalodon full skeleton. That's on display in a private collection. Here, I'm gonna show you a photo of it, so you could see how potentially mind-blowing it could be for a discovery. Here, let me just.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't wait to see that because that's not one that we probably should have told to know about and what they we should know about. But what I could say, but that's really crazy what they did. What you should possibly should have done differently is finding people who is good with stuff instead of the bad stuff. People instead of getting people who is bad really worry. So yeah. Oh, and now I hear a little thunder.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it in a minute.
Yeah, take your time. Now I hear a little bit thunder where I'm at. Because the other day weeks ago for that, it was thundering. Now it started to thunder. While he gets all set it up, I will have to give it the upgrades that I do 100% with that.
Alright, here it is. You ready? This one is not
Yeah.
even fully described, and that's because it's being kept in a private collection. Look. See? See how impressive that is? This could be
Oh my goodness.
groundbreaking.
Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah. That's really deserted in what they did.
Yeah, it looks really well preserved.
Yeah.
Alright. Whew.
Mm,
Some
that was
people have
crazy.
the dumbness, I tell you. They
Yeah, they
have no
do.
idea what they're doing. No idea.
I go down there agreed.
Yeah. Why keep it all to yourself when you could make a good cause by helping people learn more about the mighty Megalodon? Not keep it all to yourself. That's being selfish.
Yeah,
Or in this
that's
case,
totally dig it.
shellfish, because this is a creature from the ocean.
Yeah, that's totally ridiculous. And you people, you people in this mission had no idea what this dinosaur is. Like
It's a
that's
Megalodon.
kind of Megalodon. I meant sorry, but
Yeah, but
that's
the
really
same goes for
crazy with these things.
Spinosaurus as well. Yeah, the same
That's
goes
very
for
terrifying.
Spinosaurus.
That's very terrible what these two Megalodon and Spawners what they actually done. They should have left it alone, and they really should have had find somebody who's actually good instead of them find people who's doing some crazy bad stuff.
Yeah, I mean, they've gotta look for the right people when it comes to paleontology. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to snap.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's all good because I would have been mad too. It was something. Frederick's class, what's good, man?
Hey, we were just talking about how ridiculous people with fossils can be.
And also shout out to him for the other
Shout out
day
to
because he
Freddo
does.
Gunner Squad Classroom. I don't know if I said it right.
Yeah, you did.
Alright.
Yeah, he did give me some updates last night and the other day about Album the Chickmunk. If you know this Album the Chickmunk,
Oh yeah, the guy that revealed dark tidbits about the behind the scenes work.
yeah, I was not happy with these. I didn't even notice that because if he had said this about this, I think he mentioned
We would
about the
have
third
not
movie.
known about it at all. But
We wouldn't.
thanks
We
to
would
him,
have
we
noticed.
have knowledge on our side.
If he haven't told us about it, we wouldn't know how they feel because I don't understand how you don't understand that you treat these actors like him. Like he did so much good stuff for that, but I don't understand. I feel like every time that you had directors, producers, you should never treat him like this.
Yeah. Also, I wanted to show you the intro for one of my favorite Animal Planet shows growing up as a kid, Cat
Oh,
Diary. The one
ooh,
that I'm gonna remake with Tyrannosaurus, Nanotyrannus, and Dakotaraptor.
oh yeah, indeed.
All right, let me pull
Can't
it
wait to
up.
see. Yeah, can't wait to see that. While we do it, I want to spoken about this David Falls, if he wants this, I'm really sorry how you feel about that. 'Cause I don't understand how producers did. They should be ashamed of themselves what they did. The producers and Hollywood should have been shaming themselves what they did to you. and I'm really ashamed what they asked. Then you shouldn't have got a credit, and you have right to left the movie. And hey, I don't blame you for that too, because I would have literally telling them off about their self too, to how do you treat people to get them credit for that.
Exactly. All right, let me show you.
All right. Oh, you back? All right. Let's start.
All right, here, let's. All right. Hold on, let me just.
Sweet. This is totally awesome. If you see how the big cat is, big cat diary. Okay, I didn't see it as a kid, but I do remember it and seen it once. I should have had.
Yeah, this is what inspired me in me to create my intro for my fan-made series, Theropod Diary.
Indeed, I might have to check it away and on.
It's gonna be just the intro, but if it gets enough views, I'll make a full series.
Yeah. Oh goodness, this sounds like thunder where I'm at.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh, I'm in the else. Even though I do love
Yeah,
seeing
cause
thunder.
yeah, it poses a risk of causing the power to go out.
Yeah, lucky it didn't happen to me. But it did have certain people's, but it didn't happen to me generally. But
Funny
it usually
story
does.
or long awful story, it happened to me once.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I best be getting going, cause I'm gonna finish up animating the Theropod Diary intro, and I'm assuming that the podcast is almost over, anyways.
Yeah. Alright. I mean, I can't wait to see that going.
Wait, is the we're winding down?
No, not yet. Still got a few covered until 30 off. But if
All
you
right,
want to make your,
I'm
but
gonna
if you
head
want to
out.
make your, yeah,
All right, bye. May the power protect you.
you too, man. Can't wait to see that. Yeah, sell it to him. Yeah, that's OBG. Sell it to him. And yeah, I do medicine with the dinosaur stuff because it's really pretty interesting. But I do love him telling us a bunch of stuff. Him and the friends. But anywho, and also shout out to him for the consequences for that one of Paramount Warner Brothers. About Paramount and Warner Brothers. I glad they asked me about it, but even though some concerns about the Scooby Doo and live action, we haven't even live action since '08, or is it Velma? The last time I heard about it, if live action, it's Velma and Daphne since 2018. They should have hired a different one. But I think it's kind of dark. Well, I'm under some penguin if I noticed about that. But other than that, it's pretty good for now at least. About Velma and Nav, we haven't even seen live action since 2002. Or 2000. That's the most fun I remember. It's 2002. But now we're getting a wide fantasy since we don't want that people don't like, and I really agree, understand that. But if we get like, if it did like, it depends how it did. If it was really dark, if they actually did good doing that, then I might check it out. But if they did a bad job for that, oh, one more thing before we hear it up. Let's see. Scooby Doo. Look at the Look of the I Phantom's gang and Scooby Doo Netflix series of is now producing and filming in Atlanta. Oh my goodness! It starred McKenna Grace as Dana, Tanner Hogan as Shaggy, Abby Garner Frozen as Bello, and Maxwell Jenkins as Fred. Now, we haven't had it since 2002. I think it's the first time that we had live action of Scooby Doo, and I remember watching it so many times. I think Velma, I had a Sweetly Wee Hype concert on her. Everybody. That. Yeah, 2002. We haven't had live action since 2002, but now that we get to add that. I don't think Velma is that. Maybe we're an artist for them. I glad they did because I glad the company for that time did. But now that Warner Brothers has been teaming up with Paramount, because we don't want to change it for that. But that would be cool. A voting of iPhone IPs. That's awesome. First iPhone, I think I had iPad, and I something. Yeah, they have been evolved for this. But the problem is it's so expensive and people cannot afford it. Problem is it's so expensive and nobody can afford it. That is the reason why. Netflix series. We don't know how good it is, but let's see. It's based on that. Now, the woman who played Sarah Michelle, who played Sarah, my mind's on her when they first started it. And I glad Warner Brothers denied it at that time because, people from back then would do some dirtiest stuff of the character, the music, even though messing yourself with that. But oh goodness gracious, yes. There are bad. It depends how good the show is, and it's even good. Then you might check it out for this one dead. But Atlanta, it's only a couple of hours away. But hopefully we'll be filming there, and then after that, the wedding will be in. I should have been wedding too before we get to that one, but yeah. Shout out to him actually making stuff up. I can't wait to check it out. It will be released next year for the 20 years of a name. I see. Oh shoot, yeah, of course, 2007. It'd be the 20. The plugin it's so expensive and nobody can even afford it. The issue is that people couldn't afford it, and the only issue is nobody couldn't afford it like they used to. Depending on the things that you had a greedy company nowadays, I really wish they had made it cheap instead of that. But I mean, it's still good for that. But that one that they did is really cheap. I'm gonna have to get a different music. But anywho, yeah, it is raining. So when so why is the iPhone has iPhone Air 2? I don't know. I'm gonna check this out. We don't even know how wide it. It's so expensive. I guess you probably don't even know. Maybe it could be small. It does look the same, but it's different. But it's kind of different. It does look the same intro, but it does different. I mean, a lot of people that's had good quality and bad quality for one reasons. It had so many reasons why they had it. So for the iPhone Air 2, not iPhone 7, but iPhone Air 2. I meant. So yeah. So yeah. That's for release. I gotta get this music finished as possible so I can make that thing, and hopefully Warner Brothers and Paramount and Warner Brothers rumors are soon later we get to team up with MGM because that was my favorite. That is part of the line. That's what I presented. But we'll do some votes weighing on. Probably, probably, um, probably Saturday. No, probably Sunday because we still need to talk about Saban. That was a good one, but it's messed up. I accidentally deleted it because of stupid stores. I don't like how they mention about stores. I mean, I now understand that you had to clear out so many stores that you had that. I never heard about the Galaxy Samsung Galaxy S28 Ultra. I heard it at I heard of that, but for me personally, I do had AT&T Galaxy S or A18, and I believe for me it's Galaxy A18. No, not 18, A13. I meant that's what I got for my phone. I got Galaxy A13. That's what I got for there. Yeah, no relation. It's making weight. We probably know. If it does not, if it's not expensive, if it's cheap, then I probably will get it with unwinnable calls. So that means I can call mom and call some friends and stuff. You probably know. And hopefully, if this thing gets updates, then I probably will make some music with Gowan's Batman. If it does, had it got to do with Gowan's Batman, I really truly will buy it. Even though if it does updates with um 32 GB something like that, then I totally will buy that and download the app too, because I definitely need to. I really miss Gowan's Man for real, because I used to do it all the time with Gowan's when I first got in there, and it takes me a while to get used to it. But now I do, because I miss Gowan's Man, and I'd rather do that. But I guess I probably would do that from the flash one from 2000s, and you probably need it too. The Galaxy 27 series, especially announcements of February, remind me to hire you wait on for announcements. Sorry about that. Um, Announcements of February releasing on that. Late February or March 2027, according to the traditions of releasing. Returns a discrimination galaxy. Unpackaged events early in 2027 is expected to the launch of S27, S27 Plus, and S27. It's pretty interesting. So yeah, I guess they probably will be releasing it. If it doesn't get to it, hold on a second. Is that right? But anywho, um, I don't even know. But I do very excited to see this new film. But only issues that happen is the price. But the new stuff, new Galaxy for the uh, the new Galaxy S27. I hope it's cheap. If it's not cheap, if it is not cheap and it is so expensive, then we all couldn't afford it unless they make their super lowest price, so we could afford to buy stuff. That's why. Bots. I remember Fox. I remember one of these franchises on Fox was Ice Age, Albert the Chickmunk, White Mike, Garfield, um, Fat Albert. I remember Bill Murray was voicing Garfield, but I didn't know that he worked. He said he don't want to work here no more. I used to think as a kid that he would turn to do that, but now I guess he probably I will is everything because of that. That he worked so much hard that he regret it, and I understand. There should have been somebody else done a voice better, but the animation looking good, especially looking good girl for that one. I will say. I will probably say that you probably know. So yeah. So anywho, I think I'm probably going to end this off, even though we had a different kind of these issues about this stupid. My phone is keep yes, but it's back. Sometimes I'm gonna have to cool this phone down. I'm gonna have to put it in freezer someday. Oh, let me charge it up. It's time to power up this computer. Ah, yeah. Anywho, we're gonna end this off, even though we did have some updates about this whole situation about Elmo the Chicken and all that. Warner Brothers, Paramount merging. Yeah, and those of you who watch this, don't listen to this, people. We were still going to be merged up, and I'm very excited for this. The golden age of the entertainment. They're kind of going to want about it. Paramount, Warner Brothers. Now, first option I picked, well, understand is Paramount, but my version option is MGM because it's my favorite film studio of all times. And Disney Dino is actually vote universally. I still wish that the Universal Releases came back. The old logo, the late '90s logo, just like the 2002 Paramount logo, Warner Brothers, MGM. Well, we at least we got 20th Century Fox, but the same Solar Studio and Columbia. I just stay Swiss they came in and sort of new new line cinema. That old logo needs to come back too. They really need to bring that logo back, but the byline they could keep, but the logos need to change back. So yeah, so yeah, that is my thoughts about that. So that was my request for Paramount is to bring this logo back from the golden days from the 2000s. Um, so yeah, yeah, we're gonna end this off, but we'll eventually hear more news about it. I'm hopefully we'll hear about the Power Rangers reboot of May, if we get to a chance tonight, we'll probably do had a competition. And like I said, it maybe not be good with the Ninja Kids Power Rangers, but mine, before I was speaking about it, because of the AI they've been using, for me, I'm never going to use AI. Maybe certain degrees in it, not too much, but all of them will be practical, and then CGI will be half of that. Well, a lot of them will be practical. It's going to be Sentai that we might use some Sentai, we might not, but it's basically 100% will be real, 100% will be original, but we use some degrees like RP once and always because they did CGI, but it's also on Zoolanger 100% because they didn't use Sentai. It's 100% original. That's what we're gonna do. Is do like that for like Netflix takeover. Like Netflix did it for once and always. We might do it like kind of like that too. All we gotta do is, but it's gonna be different. If once we get somebody to get up the costumes, we make the costumes, say, and then you go with something, and then we get somebody to do some toys too. That too for my project of the door one. Now the door one we might call it Power Rangers Super Legends because I'm going to start working some scripts weighing on for that. If this thing gets really hard for that, if everyone likes it, if we get more people likes it, we might get doing live lessons of the Durham one. And technically, we might do either short films plus long films, live action, or short stay shows, or kind of mix it with both. That's what we'll probably do is do that, and then who knows? But it will be dark tone, so I might put the Power Rangers to that. But that would be cool. That would definitely be cool. Anywho, that's all we have to say about it. Before we go, I want to shout out to any single one of these guys. I want to shout out to Connor, and Brandon on that one. Shout out to my boy Dragon Fun, who's also the fan of Power Rangers. Shout out to friend of Consequence, a friend of mine, and also shout out to the fan club, the Legacy of Nerd, and also shout out to a friend of his, Dino Guy, who's a fan of Power Rangers, also the Dinosaur Media, also a fan of Power Rangers once again. If you guys really started, guys are a huge fan of Mighty Heroes, please go watch our first history when we first started it, and then all the way down to from first season than we are now. We might do 2 years of season 5 because I guess they probably do based on Super Sentai or like Night Show style. They do more episodes. So yeah, that would be super crazy for that. So yeah. Um, I want to shout out to you guys. The reason why you guys are the greatest. If you like this channel, please subscribe to my channel and subscribe and shout out to you guys for that. We will definitely get some updated news probably soon. Next week if we heard something. If not, we probably do hear some Power Rangers content with at May about the film set because I'm definitely will had a competitions with. Well, not really. But again, we all wanted the movies and to BCC. It's just the fact that some, wanted us didn't like the reboot. Some of them does excited for the reboot. Some of them does, but they rather to start their own content and makes it see to see what's on them will be good. A competition between Disney and Paramount. So It depends on our votes. If we like it, I might do that, and then if it's paramount, then we might do a Dark Tone. Other rounds, like doing half and half. It's based on Wild's Galaxy, because I think they did Dark Tone for that one. So yeah, shout out to you guys. You guys are the greatest. Always be the greatest. If you accomplish anything, you could accomplish. If you put your mind to it, you accomplish doing anything. So yeah, before we go, turn it up. Forfeit time. Brontosaurus. Dino Beast. Tiger Free. Green Ranger. Just like we aspire by every single Ranger of Jason Dever Franks, Stanley, Hasmo, also Brian Gordon, and Wilson Haswell, Lester C.I., Hasmo, Andrea Patrick, Walt Disney, and Walt Disney. Shout out to the legends. The legacy will always still continue, and we aspire by them, but the legacy will always make it too. And I just want to shout out to you guys also too. So yeah, shout out to you guys for that. The reason why you guys are the greatest because you support Money Heroes content in our community. You guys are really amazing. Keep it up the good way, and please, if you're joining our Money Heroes, please go in there. But we'll actually we'll check it out. If we hear something, we'll do more and more of that then, even though probably we didn't hear any of those. But at least we got covered and we got. Talk about a lot of stuff for that. I might do this one again. You know, I said I might do this one because of the different key I was in this, other platforms that I did well. But we still were doing platforms. I might do this one, or I might do this relay, or other platforms. You might know. But anywho, subscribe to our Mighty Heroes members if you guys and check them channel out. Also, shout out to you guys. Reason why you guys are the greatest because you support Mighty Heroes content in our community. And just remember, be smart, believe yourself, and prepare for battle, even though you guys are the greatest one and all. So yeah, we'll definitely take an updated notice if you guys hear her. And this is Shamer Wise, Small Boss. They call me Shamer Power Rangers. Subscribe to me and subscribe to my Heroes crew. And I'll catch you guys next time. One last time. Be strong, believe yourself, and prepare for battle. And I'll catch you guys next week in episode 25.